Tom Brady and Gisele Bundchen sure did paint a picture of a picture-perfect couple. The NFL superstar and top model were one of the most talked about and famous celebrity couples of all times. But their relationship definitely had its ups and downs, which they had voiced out to the public pretty well as well. They were headed for a divorce recently and have been in the news a lot lately for the same. They do share children with each other as well. Gisele has been the one to voice out problems about their relationship. But for the first time, Tom has actually spoken up about their relationship and his views on her leaving him. What did he talk about? Why was this a controversy? Let's dive in to know more about their relationship and know their deep, dark secrets. Please subscribe to our channel if you have not till now. The picture-perfect couple had been together for 14 years and married for more than a decade. But alas, they decided to split some days back, and their divorce had been in the talks for its very fast procedure as well. They got divorced in one day. That's pretty rare for sure. They sure have been in the news for many issues, starting from their secret engagement to their marriage and ultimately their sudden engagement. Looking through the years, let us explore their relationship a bit more. They had met each other in 2006 through a mutual friend for a blind date at West Village Wine Bar Turks and Frogs. Gisele revealed that it was love at first sight for her. When asked about her first meeting with him, she said, "We met through a friend. The moment I saw him, he smiled, and I was like, that is the most beautiful, charismatic smile I've ever seen. We sat and talked for 3 hours. I had to go home for Christmas, but I didn't want to leave. You know that feeling of like you can't get enough. From the first day we met, we've never spent one day without speaking to each other." Tom was dating his then-girlfriend Bridget Moynihan at that time. She sure did play an important role in their lives at that time. Tom broke up Bridget soon after and started dating Gisele. A huge thing happened shortly into their relationship. Tom received the news that he was about to become a father. Such great news, is it not? But not for Tom, at least not at that point, since the mother was not Gisele, but his ex-girlfriend Bridget. Gisele was upset about the news and had said that 2 months into our relationship, Tom told me that his ex-girlfriend was pregnant. The very next day, the news was everywhere, and I felt my world had been turned upside down. But she had later corrected that she had actually been happy with the news later on, as she knew what kind of a person Tom was and that he was a nice and genuine guy. She told Vogue that, "I think it was a blessing because otherwise I don't think I would have known what he was made of, and he wouldn't have known what I was made of. I wouldn't have seen the integrity in him, the way he was a good person through all the times. I was like, you have the heart in a good place." It made me feel more in love with him. It made me realize who he was. Our relationship has become so much stronger, and I think I wouldn't be as certain as I am today if it weren't for that. She shares a great relationship with Tom's son and said in her memoir that she calls him her bonus son and that he made my heart expand in ways I did not know was possible. Tom and Gisele have been regular visitors of Met Gala for sure, but their first appearance together was in 2008. Tom proposed to her just 2 years into their relationship. The couple revealed later that the proposal had taken place at their house itself. Describing the proposal, Gisele had said that, "When I got there, the whole apartment had candles and rose petals everywhere. And then he went down on his knees to propose. And I'm like, get up," because he just had surgery and had 3 staph infections. And I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I gotta go on my knees." And I'm like, "No, no, no. Get up, please." Just 1 month after the engagement, they got married in a private ceremony in 2009 in Santa Monica. It was a wedding shortly planned by the couple, to be exact, in just 10 days. The couple had wed for the second time in the same year. This time in Costa Rica, their whole family was present for the event. This year was definitely a happy and joyful one, as their first son was born later this year as well. They named him Benjamin. 2012 saw the birth of their second and final child, a beautiful daughter, Vivian. 2015 was a bad year for the couple as Tom faced his first suspension from the NFL as he had used partially deflated footballs during the playoffs that time. Their marriage was on the rocks during this time as well due to the scandal, and many claimed that this could be the end of them. But the rumors were washed down when Tom had said in an interview that, "We're in a great place. I'll just say that. I'm a lucky man. I've been very blessed with support from my family and certainly from her, and there's no bigger supporter that I have than her, and vice versa. I've been very blessed to have an incredible relationship with my life partner, and I don't think anything will ever get in the way of that." Gisele had shown her support for him through various means at that time. Gisele had stopped modeling some years back, but Tom was still an NFL star then. But it was an unavoidable fact that he would have to retire soon, and when asked about whether he talks with his wife about this, he had said, "I talk about it with my wife all the time." You can ask her tonight. She'll tell you, like I told him, what more do you want? They celebrated their 10-year anniversary in 2019 and shared their joy through Instagram posts. They moved to Florida as Tom had switched teams after 20 long years. Gisele was present with the kids for all the Super Bowl wins. 2022 was another bad year for them as they had ultimately decided to divorce. Tom had spoken about his divorce with Gisele for the first time on his podcast, Let's Go, which included him, Larry Fitzgerald, and Jim Gray. The popular quarterback had addressed this serious issue about his recently happened divorce with Gisele and his current mental health and well-being. He stated that I am really focused on two things, that is taking care of my family and certainly my children, and secondly, doing the best job I can to win football games. So that is what professionals do. You focus at work when it is time to work, and then you come home and focus on the priorities that are at home. But he does say that managing both of it, or even leading to the compromise of any of it at any point, is very difficult for him and would prove to be a challenge for him. He even says that managing both is very tough with his career, but due to his athletic nature, he does try his best and give his best shot at everything he does. To quote him, "We do the best we could do, and I have incredible parents that have always taught me the right way to do things. I want to be a great father to my children and always try to do things the right way as well, and to deal with things that in your life that have challenges you want to deal with in the best possible way. So I want to always be able to hold my head high on and off the field, and I'm going to try to continue to do that for as long as I am here." He had said these just some days after the couple had publicly announced their mutual separation, that is after 13 long years of marriage. It definitely is not a small period of time to be committed to a single person. It is actually commendable in this era of digital love. Gisele had written in a comment that the decision to end a marriage is never easy, but we have grown apart. Tom had revealed on multiple occasions that she was the one who had held their family close to each other and never allowed it to split. He has said that she has really held it down for our family, and I am just super grateful that she really committed so much of her time the last 14 years to make sure everything was so stable at home so I could go live my dream. Since they share 2 children, they have made sure that their priorities even after the divorce would be their dear children. She says that we will continue co-parenting to give them the love, care, and attention they greatly deserve. Tom always has said that family has been his greatest strength, and he does try to spend as much as time he can with his kids. Tom does try to teach his kids the ultimate and most valuable lesson any parent could give their child. That is the lesson of giving back to those who don't have. Tom and his children had traveled on Sunday to Port Charlotte, Florida, where they had served food and even helped to deliver meals to mobile home residents who had a rough life due to the storm hitting them. This definitely is becoming the trend right now. Many couples who we thought would end up together have ultimately decided to split, resulting in many fans being disappointed. What do you think is the reason for divorce rates going up now? Why are people giving up their year-long troubles and achievements in just a matter of seconds? Is there any chance for their reconciliation? Comment down their thoughts below. And please do not forget to subscribe to our channel.